This is in response to Quest for Joy, Quest for Joy 1. Christian, dot, 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 you can't win. The Rebel Heart of Charles Darwin. And I want to challenge it, but first I want to say I agree with your observations to an extent. I would say that it's reactionary, purely reactionary, not intellectual to say that Jesus didn't exist. That's a vast majority of scholars say Jesus existed. That's pretty much in stone that he existed. Some of his events of life, like crucifixion under Pontius Pilate, the belief that the apostles had that something happened and the body was gone, and the Romans thought, what, they stole the body. And a few of his teachings exclusively say, within very critical view, that yeah, these are historical. Or when they doubt the record of the kingdom of David, that those kings existed and those wars happened, and that chronology is right. But I would ask, I mean, that's what was the point of the rebel heart in Darwin of atheists not seeing God in creation? Is that to mean that there is no evolution, that we didn't evolve, or I don't? Is it a debate against evolution or for evolution or whatever? Because at the same point that I would say, hey, atheists, you can't look. These are established, accepted facts, historic facts. I would say to anybody who denies adaptation and change and speciation, this is an accepted fact. I don't understand how that would affect any message of Christ in the Bible, but let's look at the passage that you refer to, and I want to ask you some questions about this. For when Gentiles who do not have the law do instinctively the things of the law, these not having the law are a law to themselves, in that they show the work of the law written on their hearts, their conscience bearing witness, their thoughts alternately accusing or else defending them, on the day when, according to my gospel, God will judge the secrets of the hearts of men through Jesus Christ. So, I mean, C.S. Lewis comments on this and says, if a man's drowning and somebody pulls him to shore, does he need to know who that man was? If a man saves a man from drowning, does the man who is drowning need to know who pulled him to shore? If he never finds out who pulled him to shore, does that matter? Now, if there's Aboriginals living 3,000 years ago in Australia, and the law is written on the heart, and they naturally follow the Christian principles of, love thy neighbor, that kind of stuff. Isn't that what Paul's talking about? And what if it's an atheist? What if an atheist who openly denies that there's a God, doesn't believe in God, but Christ works through them anyways without them knowing it and saved them? And they met Christ or the Logos or the Holy Spirit in a very mystical way. And the Christian concept of Christ is much bigger than saying a name. because the name obviously changes across cultures. And there's, you know, Jesus, Jesus, Isa, Jesus, Jesu. I mean, there's so the conflict with Darwinism is that necessary? And if from a Christian view, if Christ does win, if Christ wins, why would a Christian need to win? And isn't there that shake the dust from the feet thing? I'm just wondering what Darwin may have not liked a theistic point of view, but it seems like you cite a passage that undermines everything that you said. And what would the link be between Darwinism? Nobody believes Darwinism. Things have advanced since then. It's evolution. You know, there's no hard sticking to the origin of species. But of the theory of evolution, how does that contrast with Christianity? I'm just wondering. And if an atheist meets the Christian God mystically in the way that Paul is talking about it, then why does it matter? Alright, that's my question. Take it easy.